Hey guys, we're in the final stretch and closing out with Lesson 5 on networking topics. As usual, let's recap Lesson 4's objectives. After completing the lesson, you should understand how computer networks function and are addressed, perform a basic test to verify functionality, know services used by these networks, and after an introduction to computer networking addressing, know how addresses are assigned and grouped through the creation of networks and subnetworks. Don't forget, there are 2 assignments and a quiz for Lesson 4, all due a week after the assignment drop box is opened. Moving on to Lesson 5. Lesson 5 covers briefly an array of topics, so it should feel quite dense. It really is quite dense. So please take the time to space out the material so you can absorb all the information. Topics in Lesson 5 include the shape of networks, topologies, what are different network nodes or devices, how are messages sent in a network, signaling, signaling rates, signaling problems, signal power, what networks are made of, transmission mediums, how nodes are actually connected, wireless links, calculating signal power, and last, a quick intro into network security. So I'm not joking, varied and various topics. Okay. Again, this is a very broad overview of these topics intended to surge your interest for further learning. If that last sentence just sounds like you're interested in learning more about Lesson 5's topics, or if you just want to hear more about someone who's actually worked in networking, please go and see Eric Beaver in the engineering labs and pick his brain. He has a wealth of knowledge from his professional experiences prior to coming here to Penn State. I always find that the best intel for professional details comes from those who worked in that field, and Eric has over a decade of experience in networking. If you guys are interested, his email is up here in the top right corner, or you can go ahead and just see him in the lab and see if he has a free moment to talk. All right, remember, there are 2 assignments and a quiz for this final lesson, all due a week after the drop box is open for Lesson 5. Please pace yourself. See me at office hours if something is continuing to hold you up. Without further delay, enjoy the last lesson, and I wish you guys the best.